Okay, I've returned back to the worksheet. I'm going to use that basic sketch just to see what happens. Okay, well, I have two charts here and I can't really see them both at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and squeeze them together. So this bottom chart, it's very big. I have to kind of shrink it a bit. So let me just click it, drag it down a bit. I didn't do the outer bit. Does that make any difference? Probably. Okay. Ah, yeah. Should have just dragged the outer bit, not the inner bit first. Okay, let me see. Resize. Well, okay, it's a bit smaller. Now I can maybe do the same thing for this one. Make it smaller. And now I can move up this. This is why I like this Arduino Excel program. It's very versatile. You can manipulate it quite easily. Okay, so I've got two charts. This is a bit compressed. Maybe I can expand it slightly. And actually, yeah, that reminds me, hiding behind this chart, there's some number. I'm not entirely sure what this number is supposed to do, but maybe we can check it out some other date. It's not causing any harm, so I'm just going to leave it there. Okay, so I've got my two charts. Expand this out a bit more, perhaps. Okay, so now I'm going to get my interface menu coming up, so Control A. Okay, I was using COM3. I'm going to change that. My baud rate is correct, 115/200. If I click Connect, then it should do something. Okay, yes, it is. You can see that these numbers are changing. Here's the random number. So the Arduino sketch is just generating a random number and pumping it through the USB port into Excel. So you can see that going up and down. And this one is my analog 0 pin value. It's fluctuating slightly. It shouldn't be because I'm not actually doing anything to it. So I'm going to pick up my potentiometer now and just give it a bit of a turn just to see what happens. Oh, I just touched it there and it kind of went down a bit, so it's got some maybe grounding issues. Right, I'm turning the spindle and you can see that the bar is increasing. Keep on turning. Oh, okay, it's at its maximum. It's now reading 5 volts, and if I turn it in the other direction, it's going down. Let's move it to the other extreme. So the wiper is going towards the ground pin now. It's on 0. So yeah, I'm getting a full-scale deflection of 5 volts here. That's quite good. Previously, when I've done this, it's only managed to go from about 3.5 to about 1.5. I suspect I have some grounding issues somewhere. Okay, but this is great. And so it's plotting the instantaneous value, and you get a reading of it here as well as there. Sorry, that one. And you'll notice that this chart here, behind that interface window, isn't doing anything. So in the basic sketch, you just get the instantaneous reading. I'm going to close this. And when you notice that when I close it, there's no more data coming through. So closing that window actually closes the COM port as well. So if I bring up the menu, yeah, it's disconnected automatically, which is, I suppose, a good thing, really. So again, move it to COM3. Oops, 16. Where did that come from? Okay, so my Arduino is now pumping data through once more and turning the spindle. Okay, good. All right, very nice. Okay, now let's look at the more advanced sketch. I think the advanced sketch actually makes this chart also change, and it will populate this table with the actual readings. So that will be our data logging section. That's really what we want to do. Okay, so I'm going to go into the more advanced sketch now and open up the Arduino IDE.